Hello guys, Joel here. As of today, I have completed the first movie of my 12 features in 12 months project. On January 1st, I announced that I'm making 12 feature-length films in 12 months instead of weekly uploads this year, and I have done the first one. It is called The Hero's Journey, aka My Life, aka The Caleb Johnston Story, parentheses, I'm Caleb. A really obtuse title that only Caleb could come up with. But as I release each movie, I want to do 2 videos following each. I want to do a general director's statement, which is what this is, with no spoilers. None of them are ever going to have spoilers. And number 2, I want to do a budget breakdown, kind of the more technical look at how I made the movie, where I just talk about that. So that's going to be the next video. But yeah, the first movie is a mockumentary about Caleb Johnston, who's a man we have gotten to know intimately over the years if you followed the channel. He's a very interesting guy. And this movie, I just wanted to give a feature-length framework to him to truly explore and flesh out the character, because I feel like there is a lot of depth to the character and you could piece together his story throughout the shorts. But I wanted to make something that somebody who's never seen Caleb could dive headfirst into and totally get the entire breadth of his character and more than that. I think this movie gives him a lot of space to be a very rounded character that you can empathize with. And yeah, my goal, I wanted to make a mockumentary found footage movie that wasn't larger than life. I think a lot of like found footage movies always hinge on some scary, crazy thing happening. And I wanted to make one that just pulled back and was a super naturalistic dramedy, comedy drama about, you know, just a guy trying to get by and a guy trying to live his life through the hard chapters of his life. And I also wanted to shoot it on this camera here. I got a new camera just for this movie. It's a little handy cam. I love the digital zooms, and you know, I don't think you could capture a found footage movie trying to, you know, I hate when people like try to do like an authentic camera in a movie, but it's clearly just a cinema camera. It just doesn't read the same. So I got this camera, which I'll talk about in the budget breakdown, but I wanted it to feel accessible, because other than that digital zoom, the quality is very comparable to something like an iPhone or any other camera you might have laying around your house. I wanted to come out the gates with a movie that people could watch and understand how it was made. It was not complicated, and on top of that, it's also going easy on myself a bit. Yeah, you know, I started shooting January 2nd, and I shot for 11 days until the 12th. And then I flew back. We filmed it in Massachusetts. Then I flew back to LA, and I've been editing ever since then. But overall, it's a movie completed then in 24, 25 days, which is a pretty good speed for a feature-length film, especially I'm doing all the editing on these movies. So yeah, I'm very proud of getting it done with a couple days to spare on the month. And I'm very proud of the movie. I had some friends over last night for a pre-release screening, and it went really well. I've seen people connected with it. It is definitely a comedy that steers its way towards a drama by the end. Well, not losing the comedy, because Caleb is a very funny guy to laugh with and sometimes at. And, my friends helped me bring it to life. Of course, Trent was home with me, so Trent was in it, and my friend Dylan and Elizabeth and Audrey and my mom and a couple, my dad's friend, and then one of my friend's dads is in it. Just a fun hometown cast. If you saw We Are Sasquatch, I think almost everyone in this movie was involved in We Are Sasquatch. So it's sort of a fun callback to my first feature ever. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I think it has a lot of breadth of emotion, and it doesn't sacrifice the pacing. I think I am obsessed with like Abbas Kiarostami and Simon Liang, these filmmakers who like take so much time and they're so patient, like way slower than this movie, but even then, I wanted to bridge that divide between like super naturalistic, grounded pacing and a sort of stupid slapstick character and comedy. and I think it was a pretty successful marriage. I think it's definitely not the most accessible movie because of how slow it is. I think it's a very slow character study above all else. But it ultimately has a structure that I think people will be satisfied with if they give it their time and patience. And I'm just excited to get a movie out. It was very fun to make a movie without thinking about weekly uploads. You know, every movie I've made for the last 5 years, I've had to like take 2-day, 3-day pauses every week to like get a short out and then go back to the movie. So it was nice to just kind of be in a movie. It made me a bit lost some days because I was like, oh, this is all I have to do. You know, like I don't have to get anything else done. And so just editing the movie was fun. And yeah, I showed Trent a rough cut, shaved a couple minutes after that. I gotta get better about showing rough cuts to people. I feel like I'm just so secretive with my projects. I don't want anyone who, you know, doesn't have to see the movie in an incomplete state to see the movie in an incomplete state. But I'll see how that goes as this year progresses. But I hope you enjoyed the movie. I'm very proud of it. It feels like a movie that wasn't made in the confines of this project, and I want most of them to feel that way. I want them to still have a satisfying narrative and story, like not a good movie just for a movie made in a month, but like a great movie in general, despite its limitations. And I think I accomplished that, at least to my own liking. So that's what really counts for me. But I keep saying Kevin did a song. That's a light spoiler because there's not much music in the movie. But Kevin Sloan, he's going to be doing music for a lot of these movies this year, I feel like, because he's so good at it. But yeah, look forward to that in the movie. And if you've already watched the movie, thank you so much for watching it. That means a lot. I think YouTube's going to be really punishing with this. I think just because people can't watch it when it uploads, it's not like a long form video like a commentary video or something where people can click on it and put it on in the background. It's like you see a movie, you're like, okay, I'll watch that this month, I'll watch it this year, you know. So I think the initial engagement is going to be really bad, which YouTube's algorithm is going to punish, and that's okay by me. Like I said, I want to go artist mode this year. I want to just make stuff for the sake of making stuff, and make stuff that's more impactful and profound and interesting to me and challenging to me and all the above. So yeah, thank you so much. A second movie is already in the works. I'm really excited about it. It's totally different. You're from one movie to the next, you're never going to be able to predict what the following one's going to be like, and I'm excited about that fact. But have a nice day. I love you guys. I love movies. 1 down, 12 to go. Here we go. Bye-bye.